Hi guys. I actually wanted to speak on a dream that I had yesterday. I want to speak on it today just because I don't want to forget it. I really don't want to forget it. I probably won't because it was so vivid. I don't want to risk the chance because I didn't get to write it down yet. Okay, so in this dream. Okay, so let me lay everything out first. So there's two parts of this dream. I sometimes I don't remember the transition of the dream because sometimes they're linked together, but they somehow transition to the next one. I just don't remember that specific transition. So I'm just gonna say what I do remember and how I felt. Okay, so in the dream, hold on, just give me a second. What I remember in the dream, I was in the passenger seat of a car. I'm coming from somewhere. My grandma picked me up and I was looking out the window. I do remember being upset about something that I was upset about in the real world that night. Okay, so sorry, I'm a little confusing. I'm all over the place. Forget. Let me rewind it back. So not the dream. We're not talking about the dream. Before I went to bed yesterday, I had a disagreement with my grandma, and it was a little disagreement, but I was a little bit upset about the subject of the conversation. Not specifically because of anyone, just because I'm not too sure what to do about a certain situation. We just disagreed on something. I'm trying to be not too specific, not too telling. I'm just trying to say the basics of what was going on. So I had a conversation with my grandma and we were talking about something that we both didn't completely agree on, and I went to sleep a little uneasy about the situation. So mind you, I felt like I was on an empty stomach and my stomach was growling before I went to sleep. So I don't know if that has any effect on dreams, but that's something to throw out there. Okay, so after I laid that out, that's the mindset I went to sleep with. So what I remember in my dream was me being in the passenger seat. I was picked up by my grandmother from somewhere. I don't remember where it was. And I was in my dream. I remember being sad about the same situation I was sad real life about. So I was moping. I kind of feel like I was a younger version of myself. For some reason, when I have family members in it, I'm normally younger in my dream. I don't know. It's weird. I was looking out the window, sad or whatever, and I noticed something in the sky. And I'm like, oh, what is that? I'm just staring at it, and then to describe what I saw, it was a shape in the sky, a shape in between a typical spaceship and a plane. So it was in between that type of weird shape. It didn't look like a regular plane, but it didn't look like a regular UFO spaceship or whatever. It was in the shape of it. It had kind of wings, but then it was a little more roundish. But at the same time, it was like a plasma look to it. It looked like it was cloaked in a way. So it was in the sky and I'm staring at it and I'm like, what the heck is that? But I'm not saying anything in the dream. I remember I was so creeped out, but I wasn't saying anything because I'm in my head, I'm not gonna acknowledge this. I'm just gonna keep looking at it and see what the heck is that? So I'm looking at it and I'm just I'm so confused. And while I'm looking at it, it turned into an opening, and then I saw a bedroom through the opening. It was the same shape, but then it turned into I guess you could say a portal or something, and I saw a bedroom, a gray and white colored bedroom, which was weird. It didn't look like my room. I don't think it did, but it was a typical gray and white bedroom. That was it. We drove off and I was still confused. And then we were almost to the house. I know it had to be some time, and I looked to my girl. I'm I think I saw a spaceship. I'm scared. I'm really scared. That's what I said. I'm scared. But it's it wasn't oh my god, I gotta run. It wasn't a frantic scare. It was just I was very nervous and felt very uncomfortable, and it was so weird. So then it transitioned to the second part of the dream. I think we had gotten to the house. We got to the house in the dream, which was a family. I don't know if it was our house or if it was a family member's house, but I know it was somebody's house. We got there. My whole family's there. So we were in the living room, and something was telling me, like, I gotta get out of here. Like, when I was in the house, I'm like, okay, like, I just had this feeling like, okay, we gotta go. Like, something's gonna happen. We gotta go. And, like, I felt like everybody in the living room was ignoring me. Not ignoring me, but like something, I don't know, like it was just, they weren't taking me serious, or nobody was, I don't know, I don't know, I really don't, like, I just had this like urgency, like I have to get out of here, I gotta get out of this place. And then I went to the room. There's my two cousins were in the room, and I'm telling them, we have to get out of here, I gotta get out of here, we gotta get out of here. And then I think one of them said, oh, but
they're outside, someone's outside, something's outside,
and implying that we could get hurt if we go outside. And in my head, I'm like, no, I gotta go, I gotta get out of this, I gotta go. So for some freaking reason, like, this is not the first time, multiple times, like in dreams where I feel like I have to get out of a house, I always get out the freaking window. I don't understand why I never go through a door, which I just realized that now. Like, I never go through a door, it's always a freaking window. So okay, imagine the windows in front of me. My cousins were sitting on like a couch or something together. Like, they looked like they couldn't really move, but they were somehow responding to me. Like, they weren't really moving, but I feel like I was there, but nobody could really, like, maybe, I don't know, maybe nobody saw me, nobody like could talk. I don't know. It's just weird, like how the energy was different. Like, my energy was like, okay, we gotta go, but then everybody's just chill, relaxed, like they don't know what's going on, but they don't care or whatever. It was weird. And then one of my cousins was like, that's when he said that we couldn't get out because something was outside or something. And then I opened the window, I jumped out the window, and I think he was like warning me as I was going out the window. He was like, oh,
something's outside,
to kind of like telling me to be careful. So I jump out the window, I fall out the window onto a big snake, like an anaconda or something, and it was like a light color. I fell on it, and that's when I started, like, I in real life I started to feel myself waking up. And I think there was two snakes. There was one, like, it was like the house was near a tree or something. This is the little stuff that I remember and I kind of noticed, but it's like, so the house was next to a tree, and like I didn't actually see the snake in the tree, but like I kind of like I don't know if y'all ever had like a dream where like you don't physically see something, but kind of like you see your surroundings without seeing your surroundings with your eyes. Like you could see everything but without using your eyes. It's something weird, but it happens in my dreams. So I sensed the snake in the tree, but then I also fell on the snake when I fell out the window trying to get out. And then that's when I noticed the snake turning around, because it was like I fell on its like end, its lower end, and then its head was like all the way like far further away. So I'm feeling myself wake up from the dream. Usually like when I'm in dangerous situations, that's when I start to wake up from a dream, because I never actually get hurt in my dreams. I for some reason always find solutions to my problems. Oh wait, I forgot a part. Before I even got to the window situation, it was okay. It was like, I feel like I was at one of my old houses, and oh my god, I completely forgot. So okay, so let me end the last part. The last part, after I fell on the snake and I saw the snake turning around, that was the end of the dream. Like I felt myself waking up, and before it could get to me and try to bite me, I feel like something was happening, but I wasn't really actually like I didn't see it happening. I felt like something was happening, but I wasn't actually going through it or experiencing it. I was just like, okay, like I feel the shift happening of me waking up. So that's the end of that last part. There's a middle part, or it could have been a whole nother dream. Dang, how did I forget that? So the dream that was smack in the middle of it was when I feel like it was when we had gotten home from the drive, and I feel like I was nervous. I was nervous when I got into the house and I was going through the hallway. Like I just felt weird. I'm like, something's coming. I'm not saying anything. And I'm just walking in the hallway, and I noticed I think I got like a, I don't know if we had gotten a new puppy. I think we had gotten like 2 new puppies or something. Sometimes I be having some random stuff happen in my dreams. But we got like 2 new puppies, and we were playing with them. And when I say we, I think it was like me and my mom were playing with the puppy, or she was showing me the puppy. And then and then I was like, I hear someone coming down the hallway, and I'm like, who the heck is that? So I turn around, and I'm like, I'm pointing my fingers like as if it was a gun or something. Mind you, I think at that point I'm like, sometimes I feel like I can control my dreams. If I feel like I'm threatened in my dream, I feel like I can just have something happen. Like I just suddenly have a gun, or suddenly have something to defend myself. Like that's I've noticed that always happens with me in my dreams. If I feel like something's literally about to happen, I always have something to protect myself. So I put my hands up like as if I have a gun, because that's when it started transitioning to the next part of the dream, when all my family was in the house and all that extra stuff. Like it was just that specific part. I specifically remember like getting spooked that somebody was coming down the hallway, which was my cousin. And I was like, oh my god, like I got scared. I thought you guys were blah 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 or whatever. And then that's when it transitioned to everything else. Oh my god. But that's all. I hope you liked that dream, because I really wanted so that was the dream that I had last night. I felt like I was dreaming all night because I'm exhausted. I was dreaming, and then I couldn't go back to sleep after that, just because like, I don't know, like I dream a lot. So hopefully I have another dream to tell you, because I love talking about my dreams. When I tell my family my dreams, they just be looking at me like, girl, you crazy. You crazy. That is episode I don't know, because I'm not putting these dreams in order of when I record, just because like I have a couple boring ones, and I kind of want to just throw in the interesting ones just so y'all don't think my videos are boring. But I really enjoyed telling this story. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. I won't be around while you chase.